he was toward the end. He was either 15, 16, or 17.
Yeah.
One of the last three guys.
By the way, did you ever get a chance to see that movie that was done about Patient 17?
Yeah. With Jeremy Corbell? Yeah, I got to look at it.
Yeah, Jeremy Corbell.
I was really appreciative of him to get in there and, and verify a little bit of what Dr. Leer done with, some of the other things that are out. But that's,
that was. I thought that was a very good production, and done very well. And people can, I think they can find that on Netflix or on the internet. It's called Patient 17, I believe.
Yep. That's what the name of it is, and he's got a couple other things projects he's working on. But no, I thought it was always great. No, I can't remember. Somebody sent it to me, and to verify at least Dr. Leer's findings of non-earthly isotopic ratio metals in the implants. And
yeah. Matter of fact, in that film, they alluded to the fact that one of the scientists that were doing the analysis on the isotopic ratios or whatever has disappeared or can't be found. Have you heard about that?
Well, no, I never heard nothing about that. So you got me there.
Yeah, no, I just heard the rumor that either they can't be found or they don't want to be involved any longer in the publicity of, the implant analysis or something. I would imagine that that has got to be a difficult thing for any kind of scientist to be involved in this whole process.
Oh yeah. I mean, you almost have to hold your ground, but you don't know. You got colleagues that are, powerful enough and interesting enough to hinder you down. It's an interesting question, because, like I said, my daughters, all three of them are pretty well professional women, and but I'm just being truthful, and I hope, and later in their lives, that this doesn't cause an issue for them, but I say, I can't do nothing about that because the cat's already out of the bag. Why could I do it? Because, the only reason I could do it, I was self-employed, and, if somebody didn't like it, I really didn't need to care, so, and,
right.
But like I said, it's a believer in the truth, hey, I didn't like I said, my instincts told me it was, but I let Dr. Leer and the research and these other patients verify it more so than I can, and that's the stipulation I've got going.
Yeah.
We've got other people, like I say, there's 7 of them. Figure that out. 17 total. Well, somebody figure that out. You got another explanation, I'm game.
Well, it's
and like I said, I've got the perfect solution for it. It's just ain't even longer. Hell, you want to take me in a courtroom and you want to put something like that back in my body? I'm game.
Yeah,
period.
You got an open mind there for sure. When you look at all of the patients that Dr. Leer actually worked on, like about 17 of them, do you see yourself any common denominator at all with these various people?
No, I don't see me now. Whether these other people, whether they had things, I don't know. But
right.
Like I said, for me, I don't think I really ever did. I think that's what Roger was always hyped to have me be regressed. But like I said, I think I'm the only one I know that's involved with twin, and so
yeah.
The others, why I don't, how and if and what. I don't know, and I can't even make educated guesses. I think it's all different things. That's one thing I did learn from Mr. Sims that, a concept I wasn't aware of was just like they call it, different levels of contact, which I'll stay neutral on. You got different levels of abductee. Now, some they kind of let know, and then, maybe like me, they don't want me to know anything, for whatever reasons.
Yeah. By the way, let me ask you about Daryl Sims. I've met Daryl in the past, and I understood that he recently, maybe within the last year, had a stroke. I was wondering if you know how his condition is now.
Well, I didn't know he had. No, I met Daryl Sims at the end of July down at the UFO Watchtower here in Colorado. My good friend Judy Meslin had a deal, and them guys were going to be there, and I went down because I wanted to go. And I went down one other time to the Watchtower and spoke a little bit, but I hadn't done anything for quite a few years. But that's where I met him. No, I don't know. He seemed to have a stroke or anything. No.
Oh, wonderful! So this was just this past July you saw him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Yeah. That's wonderful news.
Seemed to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit. Of course, there were some other people there. Around on different things, but.
Well, I know Daryl was one of the pioneers of doing what Dr.-Leer did. I bet he was very interested in talking with you down there at the Watchtower Convention.
Yeah, we had. Well, like I said, I come in there and like I said, I had a little bit, but then we ran into each other early before things happened. And yeah, we had about a 3-4 hour chat. We had an interesting time.
Oh well, 3 or 4 hours. That's quite.
Yeah. It was as best I could look for. Yeah, and held each other out and kind of got some information, got some things, got to look around. And it was great people down there, and it's a lot of fun. But
do you want to relay a little bit about what you and Daryl Sims talked about?
Well, talked about getting started in how he got started into the implant scenario, and the research, and like I say, what's going on, and little different things, and on how, and I was wondering why they split, and he was giving his reasons, and it was, like I said, he told me what's been going on, things I didn't know nothing about. So, and how he's, doing some implants and did some stuff. He's kind of in on that. He must have done one over in India. I never found how he found out about India, but must have took an implant out in India and had a couple other deals and had some stuff around.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
I understand that Daryl is also a hypnotherapist, regression person as well.
Yep.
Did you ever discuss that with Daryl this last July?
No, I really didn't suitably bring it up. I think I mentioned, I said it's been tried a couple of times, but it's been unsuccessful, so that was kind of a conversation there. So.
And did Daryl happen to tell you if he's working on anything currently now? Any other new patients?
Well, like I said, he said the one from India they had going, but he really didn't have any specifics, He kind of had some information and was slowly checking it out, and that was kind of it. And he had some implants there that he'd got a hold of, taking out of some people's sinuses and stuff, and and he had his DVD. Of course, there was a couple of, there were other people around that come around, but no, we talked about, we chatted quite a bit.
Yeah. Were you there just as a casual observer at the conference, or did they ask you to speak there?
No, I was just casual observer. I thought Steve Coben was going to be there too, so I was going down there to just see them two guys, because they were going to be pretty close, I never did ask, Roger, and I knew there was kind of some animosity between him and Dr. Leer, and I didn't push it, but I thought, well, Mr. Sims was going to be there, and I thought, well, I'll go down and meet the man myself, and, and see what's up, and Steve Coburn, he was going to be down there, and I thought that'd be all right, and Judy, and so down I went. Me and my wife, we went down, and then we, took a little holiday, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Interesting. Kind of interesting. A little hokey, but it's kind of interesting, but that's all right.
Yeah. Well,
and the San Luis Valley is an interesting place.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah. So are you planning on, for instance, writing a book, Timothy?
Well, I don't know if I'll write a book. I've met a man has contacted me by the name of John Fava, and he did a video on the Hubbardsville, New York UFO encounter at 9 Mile Swamp. Did a little video. A lot of books are out, and I don't know if I can really put everything the way I need it in a book, but I am going to do a video and do some talk, have my talk, and have this put out, and we're working on it.
Oh, wonderful.
I think, whether everything I want to be put out while I'm alive or not, I don't know, because it's getting pretty interesting for me. But just like, when I was on Gary's show and we got talking about the Titanic, and my wife had a great uncle, and they didn't, we find out a little information here and a little bit there, and trying to wonder what it was like. And I don't want, like I said, I don't want my grandkids or something to have such a problem to figure out how it was. And maybe I can still have my advice and put some out so at least they got an idea. Now, whether I write I don't know if I can write a book to explain it as good as I maybe can do it if they can see it, because I think the technology will be there, either way.
Yeah. Would this be a video or a production that you would be in yourself, or would you have some kind of a different actor play your part?
No, this is me talking about myself. It's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
There's a couple of, like I say, there's a deal on me on YouTube, Tim Cullen Abductee, that's on the History Channel. Got a guy playing me, but this is I'm talking about my experiences, kind of like talking with you, but I'm putting it on there. He's helping me, and we're going to put it on there. And there's a couple of things. I'm going to go to I got invited. I've had a couple of interesting things happen. I got invited to come up and meet with a group for the Institute for the Advancement of Near-Death Studies, and I was going to go to that for some curiosity. I was around a few of those things several years ago, but they really didn't want me around because of my alien tendencies. So, but I've got a fresh bite now from this guy, and wanted to come up and meet some. Lots of things you can talk about, but I'd like to meet some people that have truly had the experiences, to get some good advice, or get a good feeling on exactly what's transpiring. For what I'm reading and seeing nowadays, and I'll take a little look, because see what my opinion tells me, and sometimes you kind of got to go look for the information, and that's what I'm doing. And then we'll see. Then we'll see how it processes out. I don't know if this would be a small group or if they'd have a larger contingent of people to, like here, to tell you experiences that you know of and whatever. did some feeling around with some people I know, but they really can't give me no information.